Hey there YouTube viewers, Rectangular back again, this time with another haul video. I recently got something from Japan. This is a science room desk and chair. It's supposed to be 1/12 scale, but in all actuality it's more 5-inch scale, which I don't know, I think that would be maybe 1/13. So it's a little bit on the small side. Still trying to decide whether or not I want to use it for my Marvel Legends or if I'm going to end up putting it up on eBay. The pre-order for this sold out pretty quick. Most of my friends got this on one website, and I got mine on HobbyLink Japan, and I'm just getting mine a couple days after them, and I think I actually ordered mine a couple days after them, so it took about 3 weeks to get here, which I guess is pretty typical if you do the economy shipping. So my friend Shane Miller actually put his together and put that on his video. That's Ugh, It's Monday is his show, and I think his channel is Hey, It's Shane Miller. So check out the links below, and you can check out see what this looks like assembled, because it is a kit. It's a model kit that you have to put together, and there is apparently some painting required. Haven't inspected mine. I know he had some scratches on the surface, the black top surface of his, so I'll have to take a look and see what that's like. So this is what the back of the box looks like. All the parts that you have to put together to build the thing, and actually the little stools are requiring assembly as well. So, and actually he painted the handles, Shane painted the handles on his sink to make it look a little bit better. I guess everything is silver out of the box, and or gray, and so probably want to paint that silver, and the knobs, they show black on here, and I think that's what Shane painted his. So anyway, all depends on how I feel. I have some materials. I was going to build a lab table for one of my scientist displays. Most of my favorite characters in the Marvel Universe are scientists, so I thought this would go well. I'll have to take a closer look at it and see aesthetically how I like how it looks in comparison to a figure standing next to it. Alright, enough about this. Let's go on to the next item. Next we have some trees that I purchased online, and actually got 2 sets of these. They come disassembled, so you have to put them together, and they're pretty cool. The only thing that I will probably end up doing is put some dry brush on there, because they're really glossy looking. You know, it's a kind of just a shiny plastic. You know, it's just a solid brown plastic and a solid green plastic. So they're a little bit on the shiny side. I'm just gonna probably do like a maybe like a real light black dry brush, and then maybe go over with green over the green areas, and brown over the brown areas, just to break them up and make it look a little bit more realistic. So there we go for a little size comparison. I threw in Series 6 Wolverine, and as you probably know, Wolverine is a little bit shorter character, but I think he works really well. Obviously those aren't going to be gigantic trees that are going to dwarf your figures, but I think for medium and small pine trees these work really well. And just to give you a comparison, there's a chimpanzee from my Planet of the Apes line, and wow, he's pretty damn big. He's about as big as Wolverine. So, you know, these are a little bit small if you wanted to throw one of these chimps up in them, but let me show you the next item we have. Be gone to Jotunheim, you barbaric creature. There's my horrible Thor impersonation. So, I got this really cool plastic rock playset piece to build a Thor display that I'm going to have with both my frost giants. This thing is pretty big, so I can't get these two guys and the frost giant, or both my frost giants, in the shot together. But it's pretty cool. It's a good peek to what I'm going to add on to it. Bob the Odd made a really cool frost giant display piece for a guy who doesn't even do ACBA. So I guess it's just to show off his collection to his friends and family, or maybe just for himself. But I actually have one more of these coming, and another piece that has a rock staircase to add on to it. So it's going to be pretty damn big. I just bought a bunch of wood to build a bookcase. So this is going to be this and my Miss Marvel display are going to be my second largest after my main one, which will have my Avengers, most of my Avengers. So it's going to be pretty big. I'm going to use some of the same foam material that Bob uses to Bob and AJ Frost. And if you're not familiar with those guys, check the description below and definitely check out their stuff. They are amazing at making dioramas. You know, there's lots of other great diorama makers in the community, but those guys have really inspired a lot of us to pick up our game and build stuff for ourselves, because stuff like this is great, but if you can do things for yourself, you're going to save yourself a lot of money, and it's actually pretty fun. So anyway, let me just zoom in here to get that. Yeah, the back side of this thing is pretty much just a hollow box, so you can really only display it from one side. I guess if you're into G.I. Joes, it could be kind of like a underground or a bunker in the side of a mountain. So that's about the only thing else you could use it for on the other side. Anyway, let's check out what else I got. So this pine tree is a little bit larger, a little bit more detailed, and it comes from a different company. So it's more realistic, but they're more expensive. For the same price of one of these, you can get that set of 3 that I just showed. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. Kind of glad I didn't get a second one of these, because that allowed me to get 6 of the other set. So I think maybe for more up close shots, I will use this thing. The unlike the trees I showed a minute ago, these are like a soft plastic. They're more like rubber. At least the leaf parts. It does have a solid plastic piece that runs through the middle and that you attach the leaf areas to, and the base is like a softer plastic as well. But yeah, this is really nice, and yeah, I'm pretty happy. I might end up putting a little bit of dry brush on there just to give it a little bit more realism to it. Anyway, if you like this, you're really going to like the last item. Last up in the haul is this really awesome tree made by the same company as the last one I showed, the pine tree with the rubber foliage. This thing is huge, and I'm so glad I picked this up. This one is actually pretty hard to find and pretty expensive. So I found a site that had this one and that pine tree for a really good price. So basically I got those two trees for the same price that this one normally goes for by itself. So I was pretty psyched. So anyway, there you can see that chimpanzee is pretty damn big, so he barely fits in there, but it would be cool to get Hit Monkey and have him jumping down on top of somebody or ambushing somebody out of the tree. I'll spin it around so you can check it out. I'm going to take this guy out so you can get a better look at how cool the limbs are, and you can see the detail all around. Try to get my arm out of the shot. It's so big I can't even get it fit all the way into the frame. Oop, there goes Wolverine. But there you go. So it doesn't have a whole lot of paint detail on the limbs. The tops of the leaves are do have some shading on them. So I'll probably just leave those alone. But I think I will put a dry brush on the limbs and the trunk. The trunk, just to make it look a little more realistic. The base is really good. Doesn't feel like it's going to tip over, and then it's got these little molded rocks on it as well. I think this is actually supposed to be an African tree, so if you're a big stickler for detail, it might not work well with pine trees, but I have big plans for this epic battle that I want to do, so I think it's going to work really well in the park setting that I want to do. Hopefully you guys liked the video, that you hit the like button, share, subscribe, and please leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching. I will talk to you later. Bye.